What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and finally we're in double digits starting right now. Episode 10 and 11. Bruh, this anime is it's inspiring, and also it's one of the best storytelling that I've seen in anime. And I will have my thoughts at the end, of course, once I do the review for this. I will have my thoughts. I don't know right now at the end of episode 9. I really don't know in what direction or what's going to take off, what's the okie dokes, where this story is going to end up, because right now it took a turn that I like, but at the same time there's still the mystery of you know um is that part of the anime over. Is the whole thing of them being in the disciplinary school, as they call it, is that the end of that part of the anime, and we're just gonna go on to Mario. Is it Mario? Yes, it's Mario, right? Mario training to be a boxer. Is that what this is about? Cool, I'm all for it. um let's see how it goes. Don't have much to say here other than, you guys, if you have not, and the reason why I keep saying this is because, as far as I know and as far as I see, people are still really not subscribing to the backup channel. Like, not really, because if people really wanted their notifications, they would do that. So I'm telling you guys, go over there, subscribe to the channel, the backup channel. It's in the link in the description, or you can just look up Terabyt Reacts and Gaming. Terabyt is without an E, by the way. It's one of the things that I think is confusing a lot of people when they search for me. They put the E on the Terabyt, and I'm wondering if I should actually change it to that, so that people can find my channel a little bit easier, because I think a lot of people, when you actually type it in the search bar in YouTube, it actually comes up with the E first, and then it says, did you mean Terabyt without the E? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you put Terabyt Reacts with the E, my channel comes up, but if you don't, it doesn't. It's so ridiculously stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like my channel just gets the raw deal of everything. So I don't know if I'm going to change it in the future. I might, but for you guys, all you have to do is just click that link in the description, go to the backup channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, okay, so you'll know when Rainbow drops on the channel. Okay, I appreciate you guys for whatever you choose to do. Also, if you want to support the channel, there's always the membership that you can join, which you will also get early access to all the Rainbow reactions, so you don't have to wait for them to release on the channel. You can just go ahead and just binge watch through the reactions if you wanted. It's $2 a month. You can keep supporting after. Doesn't matter. There's plenty of things. There's not a lot of things on early access to for you to keep watching, which is something that I'm working on, to get to that point where there's a lot of things on early access where you guys can just keep watching, and you don't necessarily have to worry about things coming out on the channel. But I have to keep working at it, because the thing about it, I'm reacting to so many different shows at this point, and it doesn't bother me at all. So don't worry about me burning out. If I realize that I'm getting too tired, or whatever the situation is, I'll take a break. It's not a big deal to me. Like, I'll take a break from reacting, or I'll just stream or something like that, and relax. So yeah, let's go watch episode 10 and 11, and I will see you guys at the end for the review.
大丈夫なのか。 もう遅い。さっさと寝ろ。明日から練習開始だ。やられっぱなしじゃ終われねえもんな、マリオ。
次の試合に備えて2人は毎日練習に励む。
もっと早くだ。
マリオはフェイントからの左パンチを一心不乱に体に叩き込んだ。アンちゃんは未だ回復しきっていない体でサンドバッグを支えていた。特徴を脱走した彼らに不良の神様は微笑んでくれるのだろうか。
おーいマリオ、あんちゃん。次の試合決めてきたぞ。1月28日の土曜日じゃ。
あんちゃん。ああ、今度は絶対勝とうな。
What if you get his ass beat again?
一休みしてから行ってもいいんじゃないのか。
マリオが大金稼ぐんじゃ。俺もバンバン稼がなきゃな。
気をつけろよ。ねえ節子さん、何これ。
あ、それうちの家族の写真よ。
節子さんの。
毎年お正月に家族揃って写真を撮るのがうちの決まりなのよ。
弟さんだね。こっちは妹さんかな。
うん、今年で10歳になるの。
すっぽん、お前も見ろよ。妹さんすっげえ可愛いぞ。
仕事に行ってくるわ。
すっぽん、
ガキじゃあるまいし、写真一枚に浮かれてんじゃねえ。
どうしたの？
Okay.
私何か気に障るようなこと言ったかしら。
すまねえ節子さん。すっぽんも悪気はねえんだ。あいつは原爆で家族なくしてっからな。家族との写真なんて一枚もねえんだよ。
ごめんなさい、私何も知らなかった。
節子さんが謝ることはねえよ。知らなくて当然なんだ。なに、すっぽんのことだ。明日になりゃケロッとしてるって。
ねえ、みんなで写真撮らない？
え？
これからはみんなでいい思い出をいっぱい作るのよ。みんなで撮るなら前田くんだって。
あ、いいね。なあ、あんちゃん。
よし、決まった。
で、せっちゃん、相手はどんな男？
何よ急に。
分かってるって。その愛しい人と写真を撮りたいんでしょ？隠さなくてもいいのに。
Oh, crap.
桜木くんを退院させたんですか？
心配ですか？君はつきっきりで世話してましたものね。ひょっとしたら彼女が奴らを。
はい、もう一度並んで。水上くんと前田くんは喧嘩をしない。桜木くんは笑顔を見せて。いいわね。よし、じゃあセットするわよ。はい、にっこり笑って。
Yeah, this nigga is creepy as hell, bro.
やはりそうでしたか。ええ、先生の読み通りでした。しかし今動いてはまずい。奴らの様子を見。石原君、君。
What the hell is that?
桜木の野郎、幸せそうにしやがって。殺してやる、桜木め。
どうしたの？なんだかずっと黙ったまま。
落ち着かなくてさ、うさぎしてからずっと。本当ならこんな暮らし、両手を上げて大喜びすることなんだろうけど、俺幸せなことに慣れてねえから。
何言ってるの？これからはもっと幸せになるのよ。来年には あの木の下でみんなで会って、7人揃ってね。
そうだな。
私はとても幸せよ。桜木くんが無事に出てこれて、こうして一緒にいられて。
寒いだろう。中に入ろう。
自分たちは人並みに幸せになれるだろうか。
Probably not.
傷つき病んだ六郎太は隠れ家で愛しい節子と愛し合う。前途に明かりの見えない不安と苛立ちの中で愛だけが頼れるすべてだった。1月28日、その日の朝は霧がかかっていた。
無理しないでね。
分かってる。
試合するのマリオだぜ。
いいんだよ。
これお腹空いたら3人で食べて。
すまないな。
じゃあ気をつけて。
ああ、行ってくる。
浮かれていられるのも今の虫だ。その幸せ必ず終わらせてやる。
前田登だな。
何言ってんすか。人違いっすよ。
とりあえずその風呂敷の中見せてもらおうか。
これっすか。これは逃げたぞ。おい、くそ、どうして俺の顔がさすに。いたぞ。
Oh my god.
なんでだよ。なんでこんなに大回りがいるんじゃ。
Damn it.
降ってきたな。なあ、あんちゃん。節子さんのことどう思ってんだ。なんだよ、いきなり。一緒になるつもりあるんだろう。どうだろうな。こんな俺に何ができるのか。ただ彼女を幸せにしてやりたい、そう思ってるよ。俺なんかのために随分と苦労かけちまったからな。あの人には絶対に幸せになってほしい。あんちゃん、見ててくれ。俺必ず勝つから。
すまねえ、あんちゃん。俺閉じちまったみてえだ。マリオ、お前の試合いけそうにね。
コーヒー。前田のやつ、軽く札にチクリ入れたらあっさりパクられやがった。そうですか。ところで遺書のことですが、奴らの隠れ家を探しても見つからなかった。こうなれば。分かってるさ、佐々木先生。だったら話は早い。後の処理は私がやりますから。 片付けます。
Bruh.
桜木六郎太、水上マリオ、一緒に脱走した仲間だ。知らねえわけねえよな。なんとか言ったらどうだ。そんなんじゃお前んとこの先生悲しむぞ。
先生？
ああ、お前ら特賞の教官だよ。ご丁寧に垂れ込んでくれたんだぞ。
Yep.
デモだ！デモを使わせろ！早くしねえか！奴だ。奴が動き出した。石原が動き出したんだよ！あんちゃん！
すっぽんが前だってここから証拠宛てに電話がかかってきてね。今渋谷署に留置されてるそうだ。
渋谷署？
君が桜木六郎太君だね。
はい。
彼があなたを電話口に呼んでいる。
あんちゃん、言ってやってくれ。あんちゃん、よっぽどのことがあったに違いねえ。でなきゃあいつがここに電話してくるわけねえよ。
マリオ、
俺のことは心配いらねえ。早くすっぽんの電話に出てやってくれ。
わかった。勝つんだぞマリオ。
足りねえだ。おっちゃん、すまねえな。急にセコンド頼んだりして。
いや、構わんよ。
今度はいけそうかい？
勝つさ。あんたには借金もしてるしな。それにあんちゃんの教えはここにたっぷり詰まってる。あんちゃん、俺必ず勝つからな。
本当ですか？
その石原という看守はヒロポン中毒者です。脱走中の少年たちと手を組んで米軍基地から銃を横流ししている。
What?
嘘だと思うのなら今夜基地の外で待ち伏せしてみるといいでしょう。
What?
町のグレン隊と取引するはずです。
Bruh.
感謝します。
どういたしまして。
どうしたんだい坊や？防戦一方じゃないか。
いいかマリオ、1ラウンド目は耐えろ。勝負は2ラウンド目だ。
分かってるよ、あんちゃん。
やばい事態には慣れている。今はただあんちゃんの教えを守るだけだ。トレーナーのあんちゃんと弟子のマリオは揺るぎない信頼で結ばれていた。あんちゃんはすっぽんの待つ電話口へ走り、マリオはリングのキャンバスに落とし穴を掘り始める。
Things are heating up. Things are heating up. Let's get to the next one.
石原だ、あんちゃん。奴が動いてんだよ。聞いてるか、あんちゃん。奴の狙いは多分あの遺書だ。隠れ家ももうバレてるかもしれねえ。早く節子さんに知らせなきゃ。あんちゃん。
節子さんは心配ねえよ。どうやら石原の狙いは俺らしい。いいか、お前はそこにいれば安全だ。あとは俺に任せろ。
あんちゃん、あんちゃん。
通訳のおっさん、その将校さんに礼を言っといてくれるかな。
え？分かった。
それとマリオにも伝えてほしい。試合見られなくてごめんなって。だったらどうなんだ。
めえなんか薄汚ねえ野良犬じゃねえか。法を犯した世の中のクズじゃねえか。それなのによ、桜木。おかしいと思わねえか。
He been juicing.
なんでてめえ幸せそうにしてやがんだ。納得いかねえじゃねえか。てめえはウサギしてシャバでのうのうと暮らしやがって。どうして俺がこんなにイライラビクビクしてなきゃならない。
Well,
もういい、これまでだ。終わらせてやるよ、桜木。
I don't know why this dude is so mad at the world.
ヒロポン撃って弾き手に入れて、それでこの俺をやるつもりだったのか。
俺はやるんだらやるんだ。てめえの次はあの女だ。あのカニはてめえなんかにはもったいねえ。俺がおかしまくってやるからよ。さあ次はあのガキどもだ。あいつらも全員殺してやる。じっくりなぶり殺しにしてやるんだ。面白えだろ桜木。
もう一度言ってみろ、石原。俺の仲間をどうするって。
Say it again, bitch. Say it again. I dare you to say it again. Yeah, keep talking shit. Keep talking shit. What a bitch, man.
俺をやれなくなったな、石原。
冗談じゃねえ。こんなところで終われるか。後戻りだってできねえんだよ。てめえが死ぬか俺が死ぬか。
こいつが欲しかった。
Is this what you want?
終わりにしよう。すまねえ、萩野。分かってくれ。石原と佐々木に追い詰められて、自ら死を選ぶしかなかった。お前の無念と絶望、そいつの詰まった遺書を俺は石原に渡そうとしている。すまねえ、本当にすまねえ、萩野。
おい桜木、どういうつもりだ。
もう終わりにしてえだけだ。そいつさえなけりゃ石原 あんたもこうはならなかった。
ふざけるな。俺を騙そうったって。
石原、俺は頼み事をしてるんじゃねえ。これ以上俺の仲間に手出すんじゃねえ。そう言ってる。これで俺とあんたは何の関係もなくなった。その意思をどうしようがあんたの勝手だ。ただ一つ、あんたに良心ってものが残ってんのなら、あいつの墓に花でもやってほしい。
That's real right there, bro.
節子と奴ら6人の幸せがお前の遺書にかかっている。頼む、分かってくれ。許してほしい。桜木は亡き萩野に詫びた。
俺は何をしている。なあ桜木、教えてくれよ。桜木、野良犬同然のお前がどうしてそんな風に生きられる。どうして。
Still a bitch. Stay true to your nature.
頼むよ、待ってくれよ桜木。俺の話も聞いてくれよ。
もうあんたと話すことなど何もない。もう二度と俺たちの前に現れるな。その面二度と見せるんじゃねえ。
ほんの小遣い稼ぎだったんだ。佐々木があんまりしつこく言うもんだから断れねえだろ。だけどあいつがまさか自殺するなんて。怖かった。ずっと怖かった。もう監視は嫌だ。俺はどうしたらいい。この先どうしたら。なあ桜木、教えてくれよ。教えてくれよ桜木。お前ならわかるだろう。なあ桜木、桜木。
The hell?
体に食い込んだ刃は最初は冷たく、やがて灼熱する。
This guy really is a bitch, bro. I can't.
このポンチュが、てめえは本当に大バカ野郎だ。こんなもんで俺の弾は取れねえぞ石原。そこをどけよ石原。俺は行かなきゃならねえんだ。どけよ。そこをどけ石原。
Sakuragi is too real, bro. He too real. He on another level. Sakuragi's the ultimate Chad, right?
何をしてもくたばらねえ。何をやっても桜木の玉を
Why are you so obsessed with killing the dude? That
マリオ。まず何やってんだ。右も混ぜろ右も。
右なんてないんだよ。鼻から右が壊れてる状態で戦ってたんだよ。もういいよ坊や。いいから早く倒れちまいなよ。
約束したんだよ俺。
勝つんだぞマリオ。
あんちゃんと約束したんだ。
ah.
が言うんだ。勝てって。
マリオ。
警察だ。おとなしくしろ。手に持った刃物を捨てるんだ。
やつ間違いありませんか。
ええ、間違いありませんよ。彼が桜木六郎太です。
流れる血とともに気力が抜けていく。よろめく足を踏みしめて桜木はボクシング会場を目指した。見てやりたい、マリオが男になる瞬間を。桜木はそれだけを思った。
Oh my god. What I say, man? What I say, man? This anime, oh my god, it puts your mental to the test, man. It really does. You know what I'm saying? It just does. It really does put your mental to the test because, as I said, man, just as there's a sliver of hope to shine through, here comes the craziness again. You know what I'm saying? And he gave up the only leverage he had. This is one of those situations, man, where I'm just like, I'm watching the anime, I'm understanding what they're doing, what they're trying to portray. I'm getting that, but at the same time, it's just so sad. It's just so sad to the point where I'm just like, is it really worth it to watch something like this? Is it really worth it? And I would say this. It is worth it to watch things like this because it brings a lot of things into perspective for you as an individual. You get what I'm saying? Would I let my child watch this? No. Would I let my teenager son or daughter watch this? Absolutely. The reason why I would do that is because a lot of times, you know, not only do we have teenagers these days that are very, very privileged, like they don't even know how privileged they are. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where the stuff that you hear them talking about, you're just like, you don't even know what a real struggle is, but you know what I'm saying? But you're here talking about this and that and whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just like when I see certain things, like when certain videos pop up in my YouTube feed, you know, of the, you know, people on TikTok and stuff like that, it just goes to show you how oblivious these younger generation people are of, you know, things that are going on. How, to me, when I watch this anime, right, and as I said before, I felt like it was going in this direction again, but at the same time, it was very relieving after episode 9 to see that, you know, things were kind of looking up and stuff like that. They kind of said that, oh, you know, Ishiara left the prison, Sasaki or whatever his name is, he was like, he wasn't the head of the hospital anymore. I think they did say that he had. I think he's still the head of the hospital, to be honest. But the thing about it is this: the nurse was not being discreet enough, and from the get-go, I knew she was gonna be the one that led them to them, because she's the one that's still going out. I think in some ways she was being discreet, but she wasn't doing it enough. She didn't think twice to be doing stuff like that and discussing. She should not be discussing this stuff at all. I know the girl that she was talking to kind of put her on the spot a little bit there, but at the same time, she should have, like, what are you talking about? I'm just borrowing this for my family, whatever. She should have went with that, and saying, instead of blushing. But she didn't know that old dude was listening. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is not going to end well. I think this is the end for Sakuragi. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what's going to happen in the next episode, where he's going to die. He's going to get shot up or something of the sort. You know what I'm saying? He gave up the one leverage that he had, and the best way to get rid of this threat, for Ishiara and the other dude is, you know what I'm saying, is for them to kill him, get him out of the way. The others know, but they don't have the evidence. The one piece of evidence that they had that could have proven put these two guys away, you know what I'm saying, basically just got washed away, torn up, because Sakuragi decided to give it up. Mario situation, as he's facing in the ring, he's doing a lot better. Seems like he's about to beat the guy. He actually used his broken hand to punch the guy. You know what I'm saying? I could, you hear the crunch. It's, man, I sometimes I don't know how to really express myself about the show, because it's to the point where, it's to the point where I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's really not worth it, what these guys are going through, or for what they're going through it. It's just not worth it, man. And should they have done what they did to escape? As you can see from my last reaction, where I talked about it, I was like, I'm very much in a state of limbo, because I'm just like, should I praise the fact that they escaped, prison? But were they really escaping prison? They were basically escaping the abuse. You know what I'm saying? So, as I said, if it was me, I would not have suggested breaking out of prison. I would have said, let's find out what's going on with Sakuragi and save his life. At the very least, you don't kill any guards. You're not going to get transferred to a real juvenile prison or whatever. So you're still good. Maybe they'll add some more weeks to your sentence or something of the sort. It's certainly not going to be a year, because you're kids. So taking all of that into consideration, I would have not have suggested them breaking out of the facility. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, it's such a tough situation. It's such a tough situation for you to be like, oh, so they should stay there and be abused. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you look at this from a real perspective point of view, and not from the writer's perspective, if you look at it from a real world situation, right? If this was happening, what would be the correct thing to do, or the better thing to do, so everybody is safe? Breaking out of a facility is never the right thing. You get what I'm saying? It's never the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That you're locked up and you're supposed to serve a sentence. It's never the right thing to do. So you can't root for that solution. You have to root for the correct solution. So that's where the conundrum. I was happy for them that they were out, you know what I'm saying? But there's always gonna be that feeling, even though you're not the one doing it and you're watching this, there's always gonna be that feeling that sense of cautiousness in the back of your mind is like, I feel like they're gonna get caught. I feel like they're gonna get caught because they're out and about in the market and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time before they get recognized by somebody. You know what I'm saying? You know, the statement "it's a small world" applies here. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not even the way they got caught, is because of the two people that have been, you know, haven't given up on chasing them, which is just like they should have just given up. But, you know, Ishihara has such a hard on for Sakuragi, he can't even, he's like he can't move on with his life. You know what I'm saying? And I thought he was really having a breakdown and a genuinely honest moment till I even started, because I had said that, you know, this dude must have been through something. And I thought that's what he was going to go into, and he is like, hear my side of the story. Now, blaming somebody else and be like, oh, the dude forced you to do it. Like, how did he force you to do it? You were selling him the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he force you to do this? You know, I thought he was honestly going to have an honest moment and tell him what happened, you know, but I also feel like, I still feel like in some ways that Ishihara is a victim or was a victim. Not to say that I feel sorry for him in any way, because, you know, on the other side of things, there's always a choice. You're a grown ass man. First of all, you're a bigger man and you letting this fat ass dude just slap you around. Like, come on, man. Like, grow some nuts. You know? So in this situation, the way how I look at it, from Ishihara's perspective, you know, I feel like maybe this dude was abused by this dude somewhere in the past or something, or he was abused by somebody in the past, and that's why this dude can just slap him around like this, because he's been traumatized his whole life. A question that he kept asking, right? He kept asking is like, how are you such, basically saying, how are you a lapdog, a stray dog, right? And you out here trying to live happy. Like, that doesn't work. It's like a confusing concept to him. It's like, you know, it's like people can't move on from whatever happens to them. You know what I mean? And it's a deeper conversation to have, because there's a lot of people who actually feels that way. There's a lot of people who feel like, you know, this is life. I can never move on from this. This is me for the rest of my life. I got to live with it or not live with it, whatever the situation is. My thing is this: the past is the past. You know, there was a time in my life where all I thought about, all I could think of was just me being in those situations. I had to overcome, but I had to speak to other people. I had to talk it out. I had to tell somebody. Somebody had to hear me out. Somebody had to listen. Somebody had to hear me ramble on for hours. You get what I'm saying? Of speaking through these things and getting through them. It's a foreign concept to some people to think that people can go to traumatic situation and actually recover, as if post-traumatic stress cannot be overcome. It can be, but it takes a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So some people feels like, you know, once you're a victim, you will always remain a victim. No, I think people can move on. I know people who've moved on from being raped. I've known people who moved on from being molested. I've known people who've moved on from a lot of things in life. That's not to say that their past didn't happen. It's just that they've moved on from it. They live in happier lives now. It's not a burden on them anymore. Likewise myself. So when I see him asking that question, it just goes to show you that it seems like such a foreign concept to him that Sakuragi can go through all of this and he still can just have friends, have a regular life, fall in love with a woman. It's, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know exactly what happened to Ishiara, And as I said, that is not that I'm feeling sorry for him because he just stabbed Sakuragi. That's not cool. All this other stuff that he's been doing is not cool because all that stuff is a choice. You don't have to be a servant to this pedophile dude. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of this craziness that is happening. You know what I mean? So thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. That's all I have to say. As I said, man, we're gonna have very long reviews for these episodes because, you know, I'm always, this is what this series does to you. This is what it does. You know what I'm saying? This is what it does. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction, man. Leave a like on the video. Let me know you did. And also leave a comment on the video. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to do these things, man. You know, these conversations are very important. These conversations are very important. And you know, hopefully, you know, anybody that's out there that watch Rainbow didn't just sit down and watch the show and didn't give you guys no perspective at all. Hopefully everybody, because I do go back and I watch other people's reaction after I finish watching the show. I usually go and look up reactions to see how people actually, what their take is, what their perspective is on an anime that I've watched, because, you know, hopefully they're not just sitting there just watching it and be like, oh my god, and crying and be sad or whatever, and then don't give you guys no perspective or let you in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes somebody that is watching the show is probably going through the very same thing. Not necessarily the whole prison situation, but trauma just in itself of having to deal with abuse and all this other stuff, and they don't know how to get out of it. And this just a show that just makes them sadder, or it helped them throughout the situation, and they just want other people's perspective on it. Some people who watch the show or even react to it maybe even going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And this might be even a traumatic experience for them, but they would never talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. As I say, gratitude is never enough. So keep saying thanks. I appreciate you guys. See you guys later, man. Peace.